Come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. More PMR. I'm gonna do some custom lobbies tonight. This is where the fun's at. I don't know if I gave a proper conclusion to my daytime stream today, where it was PMR versus ACC, where I focused primarily on the driving. And I thought about it after I was kind of done and, you know, cool, calm, and collected. And I know there's a lot of debate, but in my opinion, from a pure GT3 driving experience, force feedback, and car physics, PMR blows away ACC. Like, now again, I'm also, folks, for the console players that are watching, I am coming at this from a PC perspective. That was not a PS5 versus PS5 comparison, that was PC. And honestly, like, I uninstalled ACC afterwards, because it doesn't do anything for me when I have a game like PMR. Now, PMR, we all know what's wrong with it. If they dial the bug stuff in, I think we're in a good place. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Too bad, Silver Bullet. Too wicked. What's going on, buddy? Also, I'm going to give it a few minutes, and then I want to play Tom's videos from YouTube. He uploaded Apex Nova, his latest and greatest mod track. It's looking real good, man, because, like, I've been paying attention to it. I've seen it. But he's added a lot of, like, background and makes it look like it's a real place and not just like a road in the middle of nowhere. It's looking pretty good. So once we hit 20 people watching, I'll play the video. So we're at 18. And when we get 2 more, get your best friends out there. Go poke them. We're at 19. We need 1 more person and I'll play the video. Like it's my video, like it's something special. You guys can go look at it independently, but just drag it over here. Also, I have a poll going in chat right now. Are you enjoying Project Motor Racing despite being told you shouldn't? Or, sorry, hold on. I said that wrong. I'm enjoying Project Motor Racing despite being told I shouldn't. Are you? The options are, I'm enjoying it, I'm not enjoying it, I'd rather milk a goat. So far, we got 8 votes, and all 8 say I'm enjoying it. That's cool. That's what matters, folks. Remember that. If you're enjoying the game, everybody else can fuck off. That's the reality of it. If you don't like it, everybody else can fuck off. Your opinion trumps your opinion for you, no matter what. Or sorry, your opinion trumps everybody else's opinion, no matter what. Too bad. You playing tonight or what, by the way? I jumped on a little bit earlier. I said I was going to be on at 11, but full stop. I did a BIOS update and a chipset update on my computer, and I have completely untested it. I literally installed both, and here we are, right before the stream. So hopefully we don't have problems. And somebody said that they would rather milk a goat, so you know what? Props to you. Somebody's getting some goat milk. Not tonight, unfortunately. Well, hopefully you get to watch. How was your birthday, by the way? Very nice, Only. Very nice. All right, let's pause the music quick. Pause that music. Pause the music. All right, we got enough people. Let's play Tom's latest and greatest circuit. There we go. This is Apex Nova. It's a high-speed track, by the way. First corner, use brakes. I like the overpass right there. That wasn't there the last time I've seen it. The overpass is new. The background, it has nothing to do with the track, obviously, but it just adds some sort of depth to the environment, you know? Admittedly, this is not going to be a good track for MX-5s. So if anybody suggests that, find another lobby. I think this is honestly going to... better than the LMDH, I think this is going to be a good Group C track. I do believe there's going to be multiple variations of it. Had a big fat steak. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Glad to hear it, Mike. Glad to hear it. Yeah, always drive cars with default setups first. Every update, just revert back to default, go from there, and then build cars from there. My personal suggestion, unless you really like doing setups, I don't suggest doing setups at this stage in the game because they constantly keep changing the cars. This is definitely going to be a good track for Group C. We are 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. It's a 4-minute video. I assume that's one lap. Oh, he's got the logo up now. That's the Apex Nova logo. The good thing is, too, Wicked, is I really haven't struggled very much with the default setups. I haven't felt a car where I go, this setup kind of sucks. I think the LMDHs are probably the worst cars in the game right now. But from what I've gathered, it seems like Aris is working on those. That's his next pet project, so, which is good because, in my opinion, based off of other sims, like I always judge the driving experience kind of laterally based off of other driving experience and stuff like that, to try and get an idea of where everybody's coming from. And a lot of the cars in PMR are the best driving experience I can drive. The LMDHs, in my opinion, of all of the other sims, are the worst. So they have the most to grow. And that's a lap right there. That's one lap. That was the long version. I'll see if there's a... I think he has another one of the possible short version. Let me see. Yeah, this is, I think, the same one with just GT3s. Give you an idea of the sense of speed with GT3s. Anyway, you kind of get the idea, right? Get the idea, right? I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to anything they throw at me. I look forward to ranked, having people in it. So by the way, I don't know if you guys are paying attention. We did encounter a bug in ranked today. It wasn't a directly affecting the race bug, but we did 3 races today. We did a GT3, an NGT race. We came in second in the GT3 race. We won the NGT race, and we did a V8 supercar race. The V8 supercar did not give anybody any points. That was the bug that happened there. So things like that need to be cleaned up before. Like, ranked needs an overhaul, yes. Ranked needs to have the bugs fixed first. The whole game does. So I'm not going to spend all night talking about that. I did that a lot today. We're just going to play the goddamn game. Hey, look who it is. Let me see if he's around. Also, I officially joined Oil Slicks League, which will be every Tuesday night, racing at 9 p.m. So tomorrow night, I'll be on a little bit earlier, streaming the race. I will be partaking in the league. I expect nothing good from my own driving, except to just hopefully have a good time. But yeah, it'll be my first league attempt with this game, now that we have Join in Progress. I do believe he has a password up. We'll do this for now. We'll do this a little bit here. Hide the screen so you guys can't see. I do have to type in a password. Failed to join lobby. Good job, Oil Slick. No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, I'll happily start my own lobby, but... Oh, okay. You know... There we go. And I am going to be doing my own lobbies tonight, by the way. I'm just joining this for now to warm up. You would think I've been drinking, but nope. This is purely just me and my dumb brain. Also, for the sake of safety, I'm going to upset a lot of people who watch the league racing, but I'm going to be turning the line on for the league. Why? Not for me, for everybody else's potential safety. Now, obviously, I naturally drive defensively to avoid hitting people, but, better safe than sorry. Let's get that line on. Oh, wait, I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. Don't want that. We want assists. Also, by the way, too, if you're on PC and you want to get rid of the ugly clouds, this depth of field will blur the clouds. However, it adds a lot of other weird things, so I just leave it off. I just don't use the clouds. Yeah, let me turn this music down. This music's loud. Whoa! Mamma mia! That also is broken. That is also broken, Jamian. I asked Sora, they pull from the same piece of information. So we gotta wait for a hotfix, unfortunately. We gotta wait for a hotfix. It really does just sort of like break the experience overall. I'll probably do a lap or two, and then I'll back out of this and start my own. Just because I don't want to do practice, and I don't want to look at the ugly clouds. I don't want to look at the ugly clouds when I can easily turn on cinematic under hot weather and have this beautiful visual landscape. No, not without relatives, honestly. Like, in my opinion, obviously crashing is always a problem, but the relative bug is, like, the biggest main concern right now for me. Like, I was doing some ranked today, and in the NGT race, I kept having to look in my rearview mirror to see if there was anybody around me because the relative was just basically useless. And the worst part about the relative not being there is I really don't know how to push a pace. For example, I came in the NGTs, I was in first in qualifying by like 4 seconds. Like, it was surprisingly, I don't know how, a very large margin between me and second place and everybody else on the grid. So I was naturally at my own pace over 8 laps, pulling away more and more and more. So I really would have liked the relative to be like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna slow my pace down to not take any chances and wreck this car or do something stupid and lose the race. So let me slow down. Without relative, I'm doing this the whole time. You know? Oof. I got work to do. I got work to do. I'm not even close to pace. What is a good lap on this? I mean, 2:05 is... Motherfucker's 5 seconds faster a lap. I don't know where... I definitely have time, without a doubt. But where is 5 seconds? Admittedly, for the league, I don't know if I'm going to use the Mustang. I might use the BMW or the Mercedes. I think they are both, in default trim, a fair amount faster than the Mustang right now. Yeah. Let me try a different car. Let me try a different car. I want to try the BMW. I really like the BMW in this. Fresh. Try the BMW quick, because the, I want to see... I don't see anywhere near to getting to 205. 208, sure. 205, oof. Woof, big woof. That is beyond my scope of abilities. The default setup, just fuel pulled out of it. Whoa! BMW doesn't like braking deep. Not at all. Holy shit. The Mustang is pointy, but it's very oversteer happy. This car is understeer happy, but the rear end works so damn good in this car. "22 votes. The only people who voted are enjoying it or would rather milk a goat." right, let's see what kind of lap we can pull in with the BMW. That wasn't it. Probably should stay in third right there. Second was too extreme. Oh, disappearing windshield wiper bug. Do we get a 208 out of this, or are we still 209 in it? Hey! What did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you? Twin over a second faster. First lap in the BMW. Alright, so I hate that the default setup of the BMW is so much better than the Mercedes. I mean, sorry, than the Mustang. We're going to try one more time with the Mercedes. Do the same thing. An out lap and a push lap. And then we're going to go from there. See what car we're going to race tomorrow. I am a fan of the BMW. It takes a little bit of adjustment because it's super understeer happy. That car is going to frag with the setup, in my opinion. Actually, let's get in my old car here. You run to the bathroom quick. All right. Yes, Cody, but this is not my lobby. Once I start my lobby, you are more than welcome to join. This is a password-protected practice session for a league. I'm just doing a couple quick laps here to test something. Trying to decide which car I want to take out tomorrow. As much as I enjoy driving the Mustang, it's off pace. Oof. Oof. This Mercedes is just good. It's just a good balance. So what did I do? 208 what? 2? 2082 was what I did in the BMW? This is just a test for tomorrow for my league. Or, not my league, but the league I'm joining. I'll be starting my own lobby after this. Torque. Torque is what they are. Oil Slick's the guy to talk to about that. We're going to be rotating all over the place, MRD. I'm going to do multi-class, assorted tracks, things like that. Unless you guys have a... Oh, that was already a shit start. That was already a shit start. Unless you guys have a request. So 2082 is the time to beat of the BMW. I really feel like for my style of driving, which is a bit reckless, the AMG is a little bit better of a car. I can't hand out the password, guys, because it's not my lobby. I'm just in here temporarily. Don't worry. I will be starting my own lobby in a minute. And there will not be a password. Woo! Almost wasted that entire lap. I gotta figure out that turn. That is a turn that I'm, like, blind on every time. Ooh, that felt like it wants a downshift right there. I feel like a final drive bump on this car, just for this particular... Let's find out right here. This is what's going to be the determining factor. If we do a final drive bump. Oh, we're faster. Look at that. All right, there's a decision right there, folks. I don't need to see any more. Don't need to see any more. Mercedes our car for the tournament. Or tournament, you know what I mean. For the league. Mercedes just speaks to me. All right. Let's start our own lobby. Get some people in here. Do 6 laps for now. Cinematic. Let's go over to summer. Now let's do autumn. Autumn looks good. On. This right here, folks, the average weather type is what generates the ugly clouds. Go to hot. You'll have a nice clear sky. Also, Slick, that defaulted... That lobby was with anti-cheat off. I highly recommend, not that I expect people to cheat, especially with console players, but turn on anti-cheat. That was off right there. which means that lobby that I was just in was not on anti-cheat. I don't trust anybody. Not in video games. People cheat like crazy in the real world, let alone in a video game. All right, we're going to do GT3, the V8 supercars, GT4, and GTs. We'll start there. I got 207 out of the default Merc in one lap slick, so that's my car. My car of choice. We're going to start on good old Sebring, because duh. All right, folks, if you're watching, jump on in. The Mercedes is just, for me, is in its default form, is so balanced that I can't not use it. And I definitely, that was arguably my worst lap 2 of the 3 cars that I tried my one lap with. So if I went the fastest with my worst lap, or like worst performance, that's the car. You know how Sprint is doing 204s. Hey, he's your lead guy. That's on you. That's on you, brother. Go have a sit down with him. Chat him up. Get his secrets. I don't care. I have no intention of even competing in the league in terms of like trying to win or anything like that. I just want to do it for the sake of enjoying the game, getting some eyes on the game, that type of shit, you know? Oh, hold on. All right, so our base tune for the Mercedes is literally just fuel and PC and ABS tweak. He's console 2, no secrets. He's just, no, I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm just saying. Oh boy, where you going? Look how much better clear skies and cinematic looks. Oh, it's so good. Also, I want to turn the line off for now. I only had I'm going to run the line for the league, but not for this dicking around stuff. I only want the line on for the league because better safe than sorry. I don't want to... It's less about me and more about potentially screwing up other people's laps or races by not paying attention. Have a good one, Slick. Minus 10 points automatically. Well, I'm going to be streaming it, so you'll have all the proof in the world. Imagine coming in last place and then getting 10 points removed. I don't know why I braked right there. I braked like that was an NGT or something. I'm going to be racing in Oil Slicks League every Tuesday at 9 p.m. I'm not going to start my own league yet. I'm going to let him be my alpha level tester. I love driving in the game, but I do enough on the sidelines with testing. I just want to play the game when I'm streaming. So it is what it is. That's good. I mean, I did with this car. I did 207 the first push lap. So, if I'm within a second of people racing makes people make mistakes. So, I always look forward to that because I will always qualify slower, but be more competitive during the race. Like if I'm in my own zone, and I'm not just dicking around with chat and stuff. If I am somewhat close on lap time, I know I can be somewhat in the fight during the race itself because people make mistakes when there's people around them all the time. Guys behind me with more pace will push too hard trying to catch me because they want to catch me because I'm there, and they'll make a mistake. They'll go off track. I don't know what your guys are like. I'm sure they're better, but still, the point is that that is a pretty big factor, you know? I need to have another livery made for this car. Oh, someone already took the brake markers out. Already. Someone's trolling me. It's funny because I used to think ACC on PC looked so damn good. Like, so damn good. And then I've been hypercritical of this game since it came out, and I've been actively, like, you know, reporting visual bugs and things like that and all this stuff. And then when I compare today visually, PMR versus ACC, it's like, holy shit. ACC looks terrible by comparison. It doesn't even look bad, but by comparison, this just looks so much better. Also, AC Evo does look a lot better than ACC. Like, it does look like, for an Assetto Corsa game, it's definitely next gen for them, you know? I'm such a visuals guy. I wish I wasn't. I wish I could play on an Atari. But it's why I can't play iRacing more than anything else, believe it or not. Well, that's a lie. The cost of iRacing is my #1 thing, since you don't own shit. It'd be one thing if you spent all that money on iRacing. Like, because let's face it, I spend a shit ton of money on stupid shit. But at least I own that stupid shit. Like, if I had a high-dollar spoon collection, at least I own the spoons. If I stop paying my subscription to iRacing, I don't own anything anymore. It's all gone. But, outside of that, the visuals of iRacing really do just hurt my eyes. Need those brake markers. Yeah, the first race is Road America. It's one of my weaker ones, so if I have somewhat competitive quality times, I'm content with that. I'll try and get a little bit of practice in tomorrow before the race. So I'm at least, you know, a little bit more dialed for it, but I doubt I'll touch the car. Just practice what I got. I think this car drives really, really, really good in its default form. It's the most balanced one, in my opinion. Usually always is. The good thing I like about the AMG is it does drive pretty consistently across most of the sims. Whoa! Felt some rumbles on the inside there that I've never felt before. That felt pretty good. That's fine. We're good. I'll just chill out for now. Have lobby up 1 hour before qualifying? All right, cool. I don't know if I'll be on it the whole time, but hey, it's Puff. Good old Puff and stuff. I hope they fix the factory driver stuff soon. Like, we really need the modes to just not be consistently broken. Custom lobbies is still the most usable mode in this game. You know? It's a bummer. But the good thing is that's where you do the leagues, so. Good old Haribo. That is a good livery. I gotta say, the Haribo livery is just a good livery in that car. It just flows really well. Did a good job with it. Conspit looks good. That's a really nice one. Man, this game does look good, though. Does look good. Visually, it's just very appealing. I'm happy. You know, yes, it compared to some other Sims, it does get lower frames, but I'm sorry. Like, I jumped in all the Sims off stream today real quick just to do a quick sort of like Sebring GT3 spam fest. And like, I know graphics aren't super important to people, hence iRacing being the most popular one and it's the worst one. But LMU's graphics aren't there. They're just not there. And I know I'm always hating on LMU, but they got work to do in that department. There's a reason why it gets better frames, you know? I always hear that from the PC crowd. Oh, yeah, I get way more frames than LMU. Yeah, you do because the graphics are worse. That's why. I'm not sure, ETR. I run my filter on 0 no matter what. Here, I'll show you what I mean. My base filter right now is at 0. And the in-game filter I do 0 as well. Yeah, so from my understanding, the True Force has been added partially. What exactly that means, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to pretend I know. But from my understanding, it's been added as like a half step, half measure maybe. I do notice, so my RS50 still feels great. I did do a firmware update. If you guys, regardless, if you have a PlayStation, an Xbox, do a firmware update on your wheelbase. You don't do it through the console. You hook it up to a laptop, whatever, and you install a firmware update through G-Hub. So if you play on console and you have anybody who has a laptop, you, wife, sibling, whatever the case, download Logitech G-Hub or your equivalent software for that wheelbase, plug it in, and do a firmware update. You should do that anyway, regardless of the game updates. ACC has full True Force. ACC's feels a lot better because it's actually there. Whatever they have in this for vibrations, True Force, whatever, it's very muted. It's kind of needs work. Needs to be finished, if you will. How are we doing on these leaderboards? Let's see. Oh, AJ's got me, that son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so of the 21 in here, 4 people are PC. So, remember, folks, as much as the Steam player base can hurt your feelings at times, of the 21 people in this lobby, 4 of them are PC. And that only counts online players as well. It does not count people offline playing. So if you're playing in you know, single-player practice, that doesn't count for Steam. Exactly, Hall, and you're not even on Steam. There's Giants and then there's Epic. I personally prefer Steam for everything. I wish the Epic Store would go away. I have some great, phenomenal games that are on Epic that are not on Steam. And it pisses me off because I want them on... I'll buy them again just to have them on Steam. I'm hoping the next update brings the lighting to console players. Just so that they have equal opportunity there, you know? Because the nighttime lighting is fine on PC now. It's not the best, but you can at least see. On console, unless you... The only way you can see on console is if you have an OLED panel. And even then, you can still see that. You can't see very well. But you can just see enough to play the game. And that's only because of OLED. If you're on a standard LED panel, you can't see shit. It's disabled your electronic steering damper? Oh, God, It shouldn't. I'll say that. It shouldn't. But the electronic steering damper also sucks. Horribly. It's actually quite useless. So I would remove the motor from the stabilizer, tuck it under your tank, and get a better stabilizer. That would be my actual advice. I never do anything to salvage the factory electronic steering damper. It's a piece of shit. I don't even have a steering damper on my ZX-10 at all. Nothing. But it's also extended and strapped, so it doesn't really need one. I do think tomorrow I'm going to be playing... I was going to do the Super GT. The Super V8 car comparison between AMS2 and PMR, since they both have the Holden. But I think I'm going to deviate and test out Race Room's new update, because they're adding 4 new GT3s like the Mustang and stuff. I kind of want to do that. See if it's worth anything. Hopefully we get a hotfix in the next couple days. Kind of clean this game up a little bit. I don't expect a miracle from a hotfix, but at the very least I expect some of the crashes. Not that I've experienced crashes, but others have. Some of that stuff to be mitigated, and at the very least, we need the relatives back. That's the most, like, mid-race problem we have right now, in my opinion, is they just introduced a relative bug. And you just can't have that. You just can't have that this late in the game. So, let me take a piss quick.
P2, that's P2. Unlucky, mate. Not quite enough for pole today, but we're on the front row for the race. And that's all that matters now.
All right.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Come on, mate. Nail this stop.
Got disconnected, Sean. Sick. I wish I would get disconnected, man. And I know that sounds like a bad thing to wish for, but it, like, just doesn't happen to me. So I can give them my log. Also, thank you for the sub. I didn't see who it was, but thank you. A lot of the day one bugs in this game, by the way, that came with a 2.1 patch, did get fixed on the back end. But we still need a client-side hotfix for things. And then we need some real work in actually fixing long-term bugs. We really, really, really need that. Yeah, I'd love to see more features, but I don't want to see any more features with the current amount of bugs that are in the game. I want what we have here to be the greatest racing experience with what we have before... Ooh, I almost did the same thing. I saw AJ do it, and then I almost did the same thing. Grabbed a little too much of that curb. Ah. Ate up too much curb again. Only female goats. What was it, 40-year-old virgin? Go fuck a goat! And it's carrying some momentum right now, Crank, so you gotta do what you gotta do for the game, you know? I don't mind, that's the thing, I enjoy them. In this game, I enjoy driving everything except the LMDH, so for me, yes, there are other cars I would rather drive, but if driving GT3 and enjoying it gets people to help play the game, to check it out, then so be it, you know? I'll bite that bullet for a little while, you know? Trust me, the GTs are my favorite driving experience in all of sim racing. The GTs in this game, that's what I want to drive more than any other game. Or any other car in any other game. Oh, AJ! I had to make a split decision right there. Oh no, these signs are gone too! I really got to start doing physical road markers. Relying on interactive braking markers that can be hit by cars. Oh man. Oh, terrible. That was awful. You ain't the only AJ, sir. I am really throwing this lap. Wish I knew what the relatives were! Yeah, normally when I care, I just do this.
Yellow flag. Be careful.
Since nothing works anyway. Now we're in immersion mode. No more HUD. Goodbye. When I want to see where people are, I do this. There we go. Ah! Fuck that up. Gotta be careful. How many laps I got? 3 laps left. I made a coffee before this race, and I really want it. It's a good thing because this is a video game. There's no actual transmission abuse because I abuse the shit out of the transmission. I downshift unnecessarily so many times accidentally. Oh, closing some gap. I gotta clean it up or else I'm gonna blow the lead. First thing I do, make a mistake. I rely so much on those brake markers right there. Luckily, I haven't found, like, a perfect line in that last turn. Everything always feels kind of the same. Like right there, that was an unnecessary downshift. For some reason in my head, I was in 4th and not 3rd when I downshifted.
Okay, mate. Final lap now.
AJ's pulled his way back. Doesn't even have to be a fast lap. Just got to be a nice, clean, safe lap. do you mean open wheel? Like Formula? That's my favorite kind of racing in AMS2. Oh boy. AJ's a fire-breathing dragon right now. AJ got quick. Wish I was getting any better at this game. Oh, nice job, boys. Nice job. Good racing. AJ, thanks for the free win. I appreciate it. Some questionable racing. Racing was clean where I was at. What was going on back there? Also, who are you on MRD? Who are you on here? Oh, right there. Never mind. You're MRD. Yes, these are all real players. I mean, I don't think any of them are bots, but they are real people. I'll save the replay. From 16 to 9. Very good, sir. This is the part I don't get. Like, when did this, like, super long getting out of the lobby thing start? Yeah, but John, it takes a lot longer now. Something's definitely changed. Because it never used to take this long before. Like, it's not just me saying that. It's quite noticeable. All right, let me say, I'll save this replay, and I'll look at it later for you. I want to keep the momentum going. I don't want to just start looking at stuff, because then I have to leave the lobby to go look at a replay, you know? Yeah, I would have fought you off, AJ. I would have crashed you or something. Brake checked you. But thanks for the free win. All right. Also, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you are on computer, which is only 1, 2, 3, 4 people on PC on this lobby, and you're on an NVIDIA graphics card, backdate your drivers. Backdate yo drivers. More and more people keep popping up with the bug, and I keep trying to tell them, but... Alright. You already know it's Chaos Race next, right? Chaos Race next. I might... Man, I really want to jump in... I think I'm going to change up. I think I'm going to change up quick. I was really enjoying the Aston last night, not going to lie. Really enjoying the Aston. Mount Panorama is one of my favorites. MT, gotta be ready. Same with Nords. Hot take. GTs are the best cars in this game. Best cars in this game. Man, Suda's already got a lap recorded. Whoa! And that's one of the best cars in this game. Oh, I meant to drop it down to 15-minute quality time, 10-minute quality time. Driving like an asshole right now, and I don't care because it's so much fun. Whoa!
Let's get this done. We can take pole. Come on, mate.
Already off to a bad start in this lap. Might be better to just park it. Oh, that hurt. Out of the way. All right, good enough for me. Good enough for me. I mean, that's sim racing for what it's worth, Crank. There's no such thing as early adopting in sim racing and getting a finished product. Just the way it is. That being said, I'm having a blast with this game, so it needs bug fixes. It needs problems to be fixed, but I still enjoy driving it, so at the end of the day, the most finished sims right now, I like less, so. Don't forget to vote, folks. Don't forget to vote. It means absolutely nothing in the grand calculus of the multiverse. We got an accident. I gotta say though, man, with this update, this game got such a nice visual buff. I love it. I love the visuals. A good looking livery. Oh. Gotta say, the M4 is a good looking car. Like, just as a car. Street car, race car, you name it. It's a good-looking car. I really like the M4. And I'm not a BMW fan. That's a good-looking car. Are you referring to the GT3 or the GT Slick? I like the sound of the GT. I think externally is where this game needs a lot more audio buff. Internally, I'm most of the cars I'm a fan of. Rusty Funky Sock. Got it. How are you liking the audio of the Aston now compared to, say, like, ACC or something slick? I know the Aston's your, like, you know, your man crush car. I do think, from a setup standpoint, the Mustang could use a setup, I think, to hang with the AMG and the BMW for sure. Oh, you're good too, Wicked. You're good too, Wicked. I got my lap in. That's really all. I don't necessarily care about getting the craziest, fastest lap in quali. I just want a somewhat clean lap in quali to put me in the front of the pack, you know? Get me away from some of the craziness. Other than that, I don't need pole. I don't need to have the fastest possible lap. Just as long as I'm away from the chaos. And that was a clean enough lap. I don't have to go crazy trying to beat it. It's funny how varied the opinions are in the GT3 class in this game. It's crazy. There will be one person so confident that the cars have no grip, and another person right next to them driving the same thing going, these cars have way too much grip. I would hate to make a video game. I would hate to make a video game. I think the GT3s drive great. I really do. I drove back-to-back in ACC versus PMR today, and I'm sorry. I know there are lovers of ACC out there. I couldn't find the love in ACC by comparison to PMR. Force feedback and driving. Like, you got people in chat telling me that ACC has more grip than PMR, and I'm driving the same car on the same track back and forth between games, and I can't push anywhere near my pace in ACC as I could in PMR. It's all good, too, Wicked. I will be turning down quality to 10 minutes for the next one. I didn't mean to leave it at 15. That was just to get people in the lobby. 15's too long for this shit. Not for 5 lappers, anyway. Or I think this is 6 laps, but still. How much time we got left? 30 seconds before overtime. You can see where, like, the regulars start to play the game. And then where the not-so-regulars start to come in. Damn, there's a lot of people. 27. Look at that. I like it. This is where we need to be, folks. This is where we need to be. This is what you need to see. You know? But, like, multiple of these. Not just, like, whoever's streaming the game, you know? But Join in Progress does make this a whole hell of a lot easier, you know? Regulars... Oh, yeah, for sure. The regulars and not... That's what I do like about regulars and not-so-regulars, is the fact that while some of them will create some chaos... you know, there are drivers out there that'll give you that false sense of security, like, damn, I am pretty quick at this game. And then when you go up to the fast guys, you're like, oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm not doing so good. Like me, like, it's very easy to get stuck in this whole, like, seeing all the alien times and trying to compete with all the aliens and the step below that. And I'm like, I'm just never going to be there. And then when I race the masses, it's like, oh, you know, all my goal is to just not be the worst. That's my goal. To not be the worst. Man, these guys just, they want to get their laps in. Be nice if they eventually give you the ability to force moving the quali session to the next race. Going on, Berg. I got like the cold sweats right now. My legs and feet are freezing and the rest of my body is sweating its ass off. I'm gonna have to get that air-cooled seat from Next Level. I only worry, is that seat comfortable? My only thing is I just want the most comfortable possible seat. That's all I give a shit about. Should be room left. I don't see why not. Well, I'm dead out front. Will I not get killed? That's the question. Look at that menacing, twitching. That's Sujo. Oh, so that's Furry. That's Furry doing the twitchy twitch. He's giddy. He's all hopped up on the Mountain Dew. Coming at me like a spider monkey. Here we go. All right, we made it. Oh, I saw some collision. think after this race, since there's so many people on the grid, I'm going to not qualify. Just so I can have some fun in the back of the pack. Oh, one guy left. He must have got hit already. Oh, AJ's gone. Really? Alright, I'll have to take a look at him then. Anybody else in the lobby noticing that too? This is what sucks. Crusty Funky Sock left. Well. Try to take you out during quali. Hopefully he sticks around in the lobby then. The other option is I can... Is he still on track? Now, I don't think the netcode's been that bad since this update, Crank, to where, like... Usually you can tell when it's intentional with people versus, you know, netcodey. The guy is acting like he was sent here to destroy. It's possible. It's always possible. Lincoln, is he still in the race? If he's still in the race, I'll go back to pit. I'll sacrifice myself for the good of the lobby. Woo! You retired? Well, if he has that level of pace, I might actually catch him on the back end. Was it the same Stangard guy, Titan? Or Puff? Ooh, hugged that wall a little too hard. Yeah, let me know if it's him. I'll give him the old-fashioned bootski. I haven't blocked anybody in a while, so I'm about due. I gotta scratch that itch. Because the last thing I want to do is get a whole bunch of people in here and just hear the typical same bullshit. Oh, his lobbies suck. Well, I can't control. Unless I put a password up. There's nothing I can do about it. Stand guard. Thank God. Does anybody know? He's in a Mustang. Not sure, David. I'm on PC right now. I only have it on PS5 and PC. It's absolutely better on PC, without a doubt. Good thing is, his join in progress seems to work pretty pretty flawlessly. It's possible. Does he look like he's intentionally wrecking or just a really bad rider? Driver, not rider. I love driving this car. I love this whole fucking class. GTs are just incredible. I find it funny that the GT4 Mustang is way more stable than the GT3. This is the other thing that sucks. I can't spectate now that I finished the race. Hasn't recorded a lap yet. There. I'm not going to block him. I'll give him a kick for now. Since I can't judge, I don't want him to ruin the session if he's, whether he's, I don't want to block him if he's just bad. You know? But if he's causing everybody else to wreck, sorry. You know. All good. Good racing. For those who escaped the carnage, good racing. For those of you who survived the carnage, like, look at this. Fastest lap, 2:45. Haunted tank. Guy's having a tough time, man. No, I already booted the suspect, MT. You heard I'm real into Silverstone? I don't get it. I passed an Acura GT3 cleanly. He didn't seem like he was trying to wreck me. He might just be another, you know... It's an NS... Oh, no, that's Lincoln. Never mind. Lincoln's good. Where's the NSX? Luke Kang's decent. Yeah, I don't see anybody that would be suspect in an NSX. Both the guys that were driving them are solid, so... Might have just been circumstantial. Oh yeah, no, I'm not a Silverstone fan. It's just a boring track. Zero elevation change. I like elevation change racing. Well, I don't like Monza. Monza's just the most boring boot of a track. Thanks for playing, MT. Yeah, I'm going to keep going for a little bit.
Yes, you are the winner.
Yes, you are the winner. I really do think the GTs in this game are just flawless. I am so worried they're gonna change the GT class in this game. I really am. I mean, I'm all for making a game or a driving experience better, but I'm so worried that it's so good that they're gonna go backwards at first. All right, you guys pick the next track. You guys pick. Yeah, I don't know. They made it last a lot longer this time around. I don't know what it is that they changed. Let me update this though before I forget. Turn that down. We don't want Interlagos. Oh, you really want me to kill myself, don't you? All we need is a second vote. And it looks like it was Interlagos. God damn it. I hate Interlagos. Maybe Interlagos will be my spectating race. All right, we'll do Interlagos. Then we'll do Test Center, but we'll do an actual race on Test Center. And then we'll do Imola. $10-minute quali, six laps. I want to keep laps lesser just so we can get through, you know, a lot of the tracks. Rather than, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. I can just ready up. The amount of times I've been just sitting in the lobby waiting. I'm gonna grab myself a drink. Do I want a Bloody Mary or Diet Coke? These are the things I gotta put up in poll, you know? I can't make decisions on my own. I'm not an adult, so I need chat to do that for me. You do like 30 cars on Takayama Short? Yeah, I know. Oh, you know what, though? God damn it, I don't think I turned mods on. I gotta find out. Fuck. They really gotta, like... I know that's just kind of the way it is right now, and I don't want them necessarily to change it right now because for fear of breaking shit. But they really do need to figure out a way to get the tracks not stuck behind that stupid mod checkbox. I really like the actual track layout. I'm looking forward to Apex Nova, but that's going to be a Group C type thing, you know? Performance drops around 6. I wonder why that is. Performance degradation over time. Wonder if there's like a memory leak, but only specific to VR. I'm just happy. This is the thing. I said originally, regardless of problems the game has, the biggest reason I stopped playing this game is, besides the fatiguing problems, the player base drop off. If no one's playing the game, it's really hard, especially to stream it. You know? I like watching racing, too. That's another thing of my problem. Like, I could just stream and watch people race. I enjoy the racing, but I also enjoy watching. Like, if the time comes when I do my own league in this, and I don't participate, this is how we'll be doing it. Everything you see here, me watching and spectating. So I think some... That's the only thing I can think of is it's a memory leak. Only thing I can think of is the memory leak. Oh! That was worth that spectate. Now that collision physics are somewhat controllable, now they got to work on damage physics, but I'm not in a rush for them to adopt that yet. Oh! Oh! Look at that drift. Where was it? Oh, we got someone who's broken. Who's this? Lincoln? Lincoln, you broken? Oh, never mind. Oh, it's Liu Kang. Bloody Mary, huh? Shit. I'm just thinking of the calories. Gotta keep my rockin' bod, you know? But man, I do love my Bloody Marys. Probably Ian's fault. Ian's DDoS in the game. I'm going to start with a Diet Coke. If I still want a Bloody Mary after the Diet Coke, we'll go Bloody Mary. Night is young.
Oh, man.
Is the Murcielago a fan favorite in the GT class? I'm admittedly not good with it. It's probably my worst car in the class. No, sorry, the Maserati's the worst one for me. But I enjoy the Murcielago, but I'm not good with it. I'm glad to see, though, more people streaming it. You know, stuff like that. Kind of just... The biggest thing I want is the game to be in a good enough state where people can play it and enjoy it, you know? I feel like no matter what, consumers are going to point at developers, developers are going to point at consumers, and it's so easy to get stuck in that loop of, like, negativity. I just want to try and stay out of it. Give my opinion on things, but stay out of it, you know? Even though giving my opinions essentially brings me into it, but it's what I'm streaming for, you know? To talk. No one wants to listen to silence. Wait, did you backdate your drivers yet, or what? The other option, if you don't want to backdate your drivers, is you can just turn off shadows. But it's not going to look much better with shadows. It's going to get rid of all the weird artifacting and stuff, but you're not going to have any shadows, so... Yeah, I reported that bug in testing. It's an NVIDIA-specific bug with the 610 and newer drivers, only on this current build. The previous build, you could use the old drivers and it was fine. The new build, you have to use older drivers. Just backdate the drivers. Just do it. Really not a big deal. It's part of using a computer. It's annoying, I get it, but like... Well, the game's gonna be ugly. Way. It takes literally 3 minutes to do. Here, look. Here you go, right here. I have the file installed. Or not installed, saved. All you gotta do, download it and save it for future use. It'll always say that way. It doesn't matter. I played Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the whole time. Every time I booted the game up, it told me I didn't have drivers that were compliant for the game. Played the entire game on old drivers. No problem. The only thing it did was trigger that message. The driver thing is like a very nonsensy. Rarely, and I mean super rarely, have I ever experienced a driver make an experience better, but I have many times experienced drivers breaking games altogether. So, the driver number, in my opinion, is irrelevant. I know, bigger number better, newer number, blah, blah, blah. If this driver works and the new ones don't, that's my conclusion. You know, if backdating the driver doesn't hurt any of my other other games and experiences with those, but it only makes this one better, it seems like, for me, it's an obvious choice, you know? But I get it. I get it, Foy, you're lazy. But I can objectively tell you, because I told them about it, and I found the bug, and it's been reported. They can't seem to figure out what's causing it. But it is what it is. It's there. And it is the drivers. Objectively speaking, it is the drivers. All 3 or 4 610 variants of the driver do not work with this game right now. Oh boy. Also, I did get confirmation from Sora. Lobby host does no longer automatically get pole in a non-qualifying situation. If you don't qualify, you are randomly placed with the other non-qualifiers. So that is now by design. So if you are starting your own lobby and it's race only and no qualifying, you as the host will not automatically be in first place. It's completely random now. Which, I don't know about you guys, I prefer that. I don't always like being in skipping a qualifying session, and because I'm the host, I'm always in first place. You know?
Focus on the line.
Uh-oh. Puff's gone. I wonder if he crashed or got booted. And by booted, I mean punted. Lincoln's gone. We got chaos, or what's going on? Talk to me, Goose. punted. I mean, here's the thing. I don't want either to be a scenario, but I would rather you get punted than your game crash. Because people will always be a problem. But the game needs to not crash, so...
Impressive driving, mate. Fastest lap in class.
I love driving these cars, man. They're fun to drive even poor. Oh, shit! The irony of what I was about to say. They're fun to drive even poorly. Yeah, but Fway, you have updated since May because you have automatic driver's updates on. Turn that shit off. It's happened before. As soon as I hit that curb, I sent it. I hear ya. Well, I don't mind this one going to shit because I hate Interlagos, so that works out good for me. I'll be honest with you, I'm one of those guys that whenever I'm on Interlagos, no matter how I'm doing, I'm always waiting to have an excuse to quit the race. I just don't like this track. Hotfix isn't going to fix the drivers. I can promise you that, boy. They don't know what's causing it. You can't fix something that you don't know what the problem is. These are the latest drivers on their website. More versions. 61088 doesn't work. 61074 doesn't work. 61062 doesn't work. 61047 does not work. 59649 does work. A lot changed with the 610 and newer driver, and the game doesn't like it. This driver came out May 26th. May 12th was this last good driver for this game. Every driver since, all of these do not work. They will all have the same problem. Except this and newer, or an older, sorry. This is the driver that I have in the computer right now. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Fway. It's not about LMU, it's not about iRacing. The fix for this game right now is the old drivers. That's PC gaming, man. Just is what it is. boom, boom, boom. Oh, he did it again. Who was that? Not Sujo, he's in first. Must be in the pits. Definitely a Lambo that tried backing out onto the track twice. Is it U-Trap? What do you want again, Trap? G923? They need a couple cleanup patches. They really do. Problem is that the Discord's like, oh, we need this, we need these cars, we need these features, we need this, that. No, we need the game that's already here to be dialed in. It's that simple. Missing features isn't gonna push away people that are already trying to play the game. You want to please your current players before you try and get new players. No, you're not the only one, Flare, with the force feedback stuff. My RS50 on PS5 is fine, but... And my Simagic stuff is gnarly. I do wonder, though, truly, how many problems are placebo and gang mentality? I'm not saying the problems aren't there, but my Simagic feels the exact same it did before the update. The car physics of the GT3's changed, but my Simagic hardware on PC feels identical. To the point where I can say confidently it was not changed at all. Now, there's been enough Logitech users with issues to be like, and then they talked about they added True Force, so clearly they changed some stuff, you know? But as far as Simagic goes, Sway, I don't know, mine feels great. But it felt great before, it feels the same. G923 I can't touch on, I don't have one. Have a good one, Lou. But there's been enough complaints about Logitech Like I said, though, my RS50 still feels fine. It's possible the older base feels different. I just don't know what they would have changed if mine didn't change, you know? I know they're different bases, but I just don't know why they, on their end, would change anything, you know? It just seems like a pointless thing. Like this right here. Why is this not ending? Oh, probably because this guy's still on track. Let's see. Let's see if this ends the race. Nope, this is AI. So it waits for the AI. Okay, that's what's happening. It's waiting for the AI to return all the cars to the pits to move the session. John, you still in here? I mean, I can report that to Sora. I don't know if that's in Sora's wheelhouse. But before, the player needed to cross the finish line to end the race. Now, the AI cars all have to actually pit to move the lobby. You turn True Force off on your base, helped a lot. Curious to see if this lets me do this or not. Nope. Fuck! I gotta close the lobby to turn mods on. God damn it. For Rust rating. Oh well. Imola it is. It's weird. This game has had so many problems with Logitech since its launch. Like, specifically, and I feel bad, too, because I recommend Logitech to a lot of people for just, like, solid day one support. And this game, specifically, has made me go, oops. But on Simagic, which you would expect to not be, like, day one supported, flawless from day one. Glad I don't make video games, like I said. I just play them. Let me try the other wheel quick. This wheel fits the Aston a bit better. Go! A square wheel is such a weird thing.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Watch out for danger on the track.
Damn it, Zach! He left. Oh, that's right. I gotta switch my dash out. Oh, what the? Where did that? Was I just not paying attention? Did that car just spawn out of nowhere? I gotta swap this dash quick. I gotta program this fucking dash. Did that car spawn out of nowhere? Or was that just in my head? Car spawn? That's what I thought. Whoa! Hello!
Okay, mate, let's make this lap count. Full set. Full set. 5 minutes to the end. Yellow flag. Be careful.
I really haven't had any real tire management issues yet in this. I do think there are some tire bugs, though. Alright, 200 was way too early right there. Way too early. Like, I'm not exactly driving with any kind of, like, surgery here. And my tires are, like, fine. Oh, shit! The fuck was that? Fuck that up. Wait till the race. It is what it is. I think I'm going to switch cars after this. What, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick to GTs, but I might jump in the, Celine. Oh! That's not Sparta, sir. That was a dad joke, if I ever heard one. I can't tell if these cars are like Trapper, are you still in the in chat? Because that's you, according to this. I'm also thinking I'm going to bump down quality time to 5. Just to speed things along here. Yeah, because we got 2 visible ones on track right now. Oh, one just switched back. At least they're invisible. You can't hit them, but still. One day. One day. Everything will be all right. Yeah, 10-minute quality's taking too long. For 6 laps especially. I'm going to drop it down to 5-minute qualies. Also, we're going to do Mo Sport next. Might do 10 lap. I'm thinking 5 laps on Mo Sport. And then, sorry, 5-minute quali, 10 laps Mo Sport. There are some sketchy-ass connections in this right now, though.
Bad luck, mate. We didn't set a time.
Alright, good.
We're at the back to the race. Gonna be a tough one.
Nice split, though, of GTs and GT3s. I guess I can probably ditch the GT4s and the Super V8s. What the fuck? We got Celine and a Murcielago over here having a baby. There's 2 cars right there. Guys, there's 2 cars right there. Might be hard to tell, but there's a ghosted Murcielago in there too. Have a good one, Foy. Visuals do look good, though. Outside of that random Phantom Murcielago, these cars look good.
Focus on the line.
Whoa! That radar is looking scat. Would love to know who that was.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
With gameplay like that, who needs video games? What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? That's what happens when you don't qualify, folks. You know, you gotta look at the weird bugs as just comedy at this point. Like, look at all the stories you'll be able to tell your grandkids. Happy to hear that, Rage. There's a good chance I will be... Well, I'll definitely be playing this tomorrow night because I have a league race at 9. And I'll probably, after the league race is over, jump into some lobbies. I am objectively not going to be able to stream 10 times a week. Like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, morning and evening. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to get burned out playing a single video game. I have a life. So... for me, I got to figure out if this game is going to be a viable option again in the evenings, then I'll go back to Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and I'll take Tuesdays off completely. We'll see, though. We'll see, though. I don't know. I wish I never got tired. I wish there was infinite amount of time in the world so I could just do things. But that's not the way the world works. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. So far, if you haven't voted in chat, 62 votes. Are you enjoying the game? 81% say yes. 5% say no. 15% say they'd rather milk a goat. Yeah, I hear you too, Wicked. That was whatever the hell that was pretty rough. You know, I'm always watching the front of the pack. Let's watch the back of the pack. I don't know what's going on with Trapper's car. Or Trapper in this case. Oh! Let's make an attempt to get a couple clean races in, and then I'm probably going to call it. Let's get some good races. Last couple races. Because I'm already starting to get exhausted. Morning, Eagles. Let's see if while this is going on, we can figure out how I died. There we go. Let's see what happens here. This thing really jacked me up. Look at the radar. Forget the race. Look at the radar. Jesus Christ. Hopefully you had better luck than I did there, Grumps. Alright. Next one, I'm staying in it no matter what, because that was boring. I forgot how boring it is to, like, go back to the pits. At turn 1. Because then you gotta sit there and wait all that time. BMW got killed even before getting... I know. Nice. Nice job. Alright, next one's gonna be Mo Sport. We're gonna turn it down to a 5-minute quality. Oh, by the way, Eagles, I think I figured out why these lobbies take so long to move now. All the AI cars need to return to pit before the lobby moves. It's not just like normal. Before, it used to be the player inside the car needed to cross the finish line. The last person to cross the finish line was the one who ended the session or moved the session. Now the AI cars have to return to pit. Look at this. This is the last car on track. A Lamborghini tried to win on first turn, demolished me. Yeah. Watch. Once, soon as the last AI car goes into pit, the lobby moves. I'm gonna have to report that one to Sora. That takes way too long. That's why these sessions are taking so long to move. Can't be having that. Alright. Oh, wrong. They're on. Oh, I have to add. It's so annoying. Ten laps. We're gonna get rid of the Aussie, the V8 car. Peaceful. Peaceful. LOL. I am gonna go. We'll go Celine. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Lou. Thanks for playing, though. Have a good one. All right, let's get used to driving this car again. It's been a minute. Whoa! Hello! No problem, Grumps. I'm about raced out, too. Lambo Rambo.
Maximum push now. Give it everything you've got. Yellow flag. Slow down now.
What's up with this ghost car shit going on right now? This is the first time I've noticed it since the update where it's like every race.
A
But I hope you
few
leave enough
moments
room for my
later.
fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
I hit too many buttons. You guys want your eardrums to break?
Because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine!
And Reagan's son is racist.
Because you hit every other goddamn thing out there, I want you to be perfect.
I did what little kids do in the elevator. And they just drag their hand across the buttons. While I just dragged my hand across the soundboard.
Watch out for debris on the track.
Oh, man. At least I can't hit the car.
Just pumped in the best laps in class. Keep pushing.
Don't do it! This car comes up on the rev limiter so quick.
Yellow flag. Be careful. End of session, mate. Check and flag this lap. Yellow flag. Slow down now.
Oh, Legolas, you fuck. You got me. Nice job. Ten laps, boys. 10 laps. Good thing is I'll play it safe, go 6 gallons. Man, GTs feel good. Like the GT3s I think feel pretty good, but God, you get in the GTs and
Not quite enough
just heaven.
today, but we're on the front row for the race. And that's all that matters now.
Game kicked you out? Damn. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was. That one got me a little nervous right there. Legolas left. Did it give you the boot too? No. Yeah, he was in front of me. Oh, did you quit on your own, Legolas? Legolas, did you quit or crash? I need to know for my own personal well-being.
Focus on the lights. We can take them into the first corner.
Oh, okay. All right. So just Sujo crashed then. Next time, Legolas. Oh, shit. Woo! Almost screwed that up. I love turning the HUD off, man.
Yellow flag. Watch out for debris.
That turn's gonna get me one of these days. Oh, I got people leaving left and right. Game crashed for you? Damn. I hate having, like, good connection. Because it just doesn't happen for me and, like... Oh, shit. Downshift, Evan. What are you doing? And it's so much easier to bug report when you can duplicate the problems. At least that car's gone, finally. Interesting. I haven't experienced that one yet, Eagles. I've only had the one crash to desktop on day one. I had the one Lua crash, which supposedly Sora was able to fix on the back end. And that's it for crashes. That's literally the only crashes I've had. The rest have just been all the small little bugs that everybody's having. But I've had a 0 disconnect. Ranked, custom, you name it. No disconnects. Coming in sideways, boys. Chew those tires up. Network related? There's no doubt this game is fragile on the network side. Like, I know I have a really good internet connection, and I really think that plays, like, such a positive hand for this game. Whereas, like, depending on your network side, can, like, completely ruin this game's experience. There's no doubt there's some fragility to it. Need to go into boot camp to know how to drive. Yeah. I need to do that for every car, period. I'm content being slow, though. As long as I'm having fun, I really don't care. Nice. Yeah, tomorrow I'm joining Oil Slick's GT3 League every Tuesday for 9 weeks. You'll be dead asleep because it's happening at 9 p.m. my time. So I'll be curious how that goes. I think I'm going to run the AMG and GT3 for now. It's my fastest driving car still. I like the Mustang's driving the best, but it needs a little bit of setup to stabilize the rear end of the car, in my opinion. This might be my last one. I might have one more in me after this. My hand is starting to kill me right now. I'm really gonna need to start icing my hand if I want to keep on putting in the hours in sim racing.
Yellow flag, slow down.
Oh! Nice job, boys. Not a lot of finishers. Started the race with 16 people, ended with 9. We were in the almost 30 range today. I think you know how we're going to end it, boys. I got one more in me, and you know how we're going to end it. You know how we're going to end it. Nordschleife. 24 hour, 2 laps. 2-lapper. No damage. Just so the few remaining people don't lose their shit. Talladega wreck. It's funny, I mean, as long as I get to pole, I can escape the turn 1 insanity. Because I didn't see, I mean, for what it's worth, that was enjoyable because I enjoy that car and the track and stuff like that. But as far as from a racing standpoint, I never saw anybody. That was kind of schmeh. Meh.
We did it!
We did it! That's P1! Alright! Yay! Whoa! I have like a lump on my wrist right now. It might be hard to see. It's not natural. All from this shit. Alright. Oh, oh. No quali. 2 laps. No damage. Keep you all at peace. I think I'm going to rock the Aston again, honestly. I think I'm really enjoying the Aston. Just keeping it fresh. All right, boys. Vader, you might as well go with a GT car. You're the only one in a GT3. Just saying. Your call, though. So, according to Sora now, even though I am the host, and there's no quali, there is no longer, I am not going to be at pole. It's going to be random grid start, which is good. I actually like that better. Because before, I used to kind of feel a little bit guilty when I skipped quali, and I was just a host, and it would always put me in first place. Now, I like that it's randomized. So... see what's going to be the draw. What am I going to get? What am I going to get? What position? It gave me last place. No, wait, what? Leaderboard says I'm in last place, but there's clearly cars behind me. We'll see what it looks like when the race actually starts. That's so random. It's already bugged. For Christ's sake, man. It still says I'm in last place. Definitely a bug, Sean, that's for sure. Oh, boy. Leaderboard's, like, useless right now. Yeah, it's so broken. Look at that. I'm in 7th place right now, according to the leaderboard. I can only drive in cockpit view. Bonnet feels so weird. Yep, I'm in 6th place. I moved up 1 position, boys. Seabird quit. What's the over-under on Seabird having technical difficulties? How we going, Sean? Woo. Also, I noticed too, the track map is super low resolution on Nords, but fine on other tracks. Just little small things. I might not have given myself enough fuel. I gave myself 6 gallons. I don't think I gave myself enough. I'm at 2.9 after 1 lap. I'm screwed. I'm not going to make it. I'm screwed. So we need like 6.5 to 7 gallons of fuel for 2 laps. Look at my tires, though. They're perfect. Whoop! Less than a gallon. We're fucked. We are fucked. How much you want to bet we lose it in the back stretch? Oh yeah, we're out of fuel. We're cooked. There it is. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Damn, y'all got gapped in the meantime, though. Oh, we're getting a push. Hey, look at this. Who we got? Ha ha. My man. I have no idea who this is. Oh, we're getting some speed now, boys. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Damn. Viper said, hold my beer. Oh, no. Oh. The hard part's going to be getting through these turns right here, boys. I'm trying to go as straight as possible. Hold on. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got this. That was easy. Yeah. Salute. Salute, boys. Salute.
Fuel's out, mate. Fuel's out.
Go team. Go team. Oh, we're doing the first zero. Yeah. Go team, boys. Go team. Faith in humanity restored. No man left behind. Appreciate that, boys. Glad to hear that, Panto. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. See, now, this is, I think, a problem here. I don't know how this race ends. Titan, Vader, you guys are the gangsters. You're the real MVPs. See, like, right here, I don't know how this race ends. Because I think the AI has to do an entire another lap to pit. I'm going to have to tell Sora about this. John, feel free to also raise it as well if you can. I'm pretty confident this race is not going to end on its own until all of the AI cars do a full other lap and then repit. Because that's what's happened in every other race. The AI has to pit. And they obviously have to do a lap first. Yeah. So I have to force close this, essentially. That's why I've been saving those for the end of the night. Because there's no way to continue on with that race. Anyway, boys, it's been a good time. I had fun. Yeah, I need to get some rest, especially if I'm going to be keeping on streaming all week, so... Folks, this was a good time. I appreciate the assist at the end there. I appreciate everybody who participated. And until I see you, which will either be tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. I don't know if honestly, I'm not going to be able to do 2 times a day, 5 times a week. I'm going to burn myself out real quick. So we'll see what I'm going to do with scheduling wise. But if this game cooks at nighttime, then we continue to cook at nighttime for these open lobbies. So anyway, boys. BG, thanks for stopping by. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.